WSKY-TV News, Lexington.
The news is brought to you by SkybridgePress.com, the Journal Kentucky Lexington Monitor.
Lieutenant Shojae's journey as a police officer began 1 year after the fall of the Taliban government in Afghanistan. She achieved a goal that she set for herself in spite of unbelievable obstacles in her country and her culture when she graduated from the Afghan National Police Academy in Kabul in 2002. In order to reach this goal, she had to change her own family's perception that policing is not an appropriate career for a woman. And for many of you from that part of the world, you can understand the challenges have been many. She did not give up her dream, and she was able to break down her family's objections when one day she posed this question to her brother. Will you allow a man to search your wife at a checkpoint? Lieutenant Shojae has a deep desire to create a positive change for others by increasing the numbers of women police in Afghanistan. From the 12 women who attended the academy with her originally, only 2 remain in the force today. She's breaking new ground, and she's leading the way as a female police commander in the ANP. She's currently assigned as an intelligence analyst in the intelligence department. She's contributing to the development of her agency and making it more women-friendly every day. In 2009, she assisted in training over 300 mostly illiterate ANP officers to prepare them in responding to incidents of violence against women and girls in Afghanistan. She's coordinated conferences, shadowed international trainers to improve her own training methods, and has conducted a security awareness course for Afghan National Police female officers to assist them in being able to more effectively and safely work in their law enforcement roles. Upon notification of her selection, she wrote to Linda and I, "Sometimes the best gifts come at the most unexpected moments. As one of 1,000 female officers in a police force of 126,000 in Afghanistan, I know that I need to work hard to earn opportunities and respect. I don't expect rewards to be given. I just do everything to the best of my ability and to keep my focus on bringing excellence to the force." So when I was approached for applying for this prestigious scholarship, I was very surprised and honored. I want to do everything possible to represent my country well, to connect and learn from my fellow international officers, and to best communicate that work, that what is happening for the Afghan National Police. In ending my introduction of Lieutenant Shojae, I have to share really one more quote that I think shows the quality of this applicant. She said to us, she said, "It would be an honor of a lifetime to represent my nation in front of so many esteemed officers from all over the world. I want to communicate a different message, a message that says change is happening in Afghanistan and the police are making a contribution in having that positive change become reality." Please join me in welcoming First Lieutenant Khalida Shojae, our Chief Officer. Stephanie Harding, Region 16 representative, who is quite proud at this conference with the people that are attending from her region.
Thank you and good morning. It's such an honor to be here and represent Region 16, the Middle East and the Near East,
and had so many representatives from that area. It's probably the first time in the history of IAWP we've had more than 6 members. And if I could just take a moment and have everybody from Region 16 that's represented here stand up for me right now. And how many of you are first-time conference support? You know, it just shows the progress that we can make if we take our initiative and our time to reach out to these countries. They don't have much. We're working hard to get them more. It's important that we not forget about them. There's a lot of bad things that are going on in their region of the world that we can help with if we take a few moments to say, I can put myself out there. I can go on a UN mission. I can be a peacekeeper. I can understand what their life is like. So I'm so proud today to introduce Lieutenant Haji Shojae as the recipient of the Distinction Award of the IAWP.
Dear Madam President, dear members of the board, and dear colleagues, especially dear sisters and the policing. It is an honor and a pleasure to me being suggested by my home country, Afghanistan, and nominated by the IAWP to participate as the first Afghan National Police Officer at the IAWP 49th Annual Training Conference to present my home country, Afghanistan, here in Lexington, Kentucky, USA. It is my intention to give you, a board and audience, a brief introduction of myself, inform you about my home country, Afghanistan, and the Afghan National Police, and the role of female police officers within the Afghan National Police. IAWP was so kind to introduce me and their booklet for this conference already, but in addition, I want to give you a short overview about myself. My name is Khalida Shojae. I am 28 years old, and I joined at the Afghan National Police in the year 2002. My present rank is First Lieutenant. After I finished my study at the Police Academy, I have been deployed in various police positions such as Police Tactic Assistant at the Afghan National Police Academy, Deputy of Female Dorm, Analyst at the Gender Department, and at the present I am assigned as an Intelligence Analyst to Department of Police Intelligence. I will now continue with some information about my native country, Afghanistan. Afghanistan is a landlocked and mountainous country in South and Central Asia. It has borders to Iran in west, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan in the north, China in the far north, and Pakistan in south and east. The name of capital, as you all know, is Kabul. Afghanistan has a population of about 28 million, and the Pashtun is the largest group, followed by Tajik, Hazara, Uzbek, Aimak, Turkmen, Baluch, and others, and I am from Hazara group. Pashto and Dari are both the official languages. Afghanistan itself is divided in 34 provinces and 398 districts. My mother country, Afghanistan, was a kingdom from the early 17th century up to the mid-1970s. So it's the late 1970s, Afghanistan has experienced a continuous state of war, including major occupations in the form of the 1979 Soviet War, then civil war that followed the Taliban in late 1990s, and the October 2001 US-led military operations that overthrew the Taliban government. After the fall of Taliban, there was a conference in Bonn where many different donors countries promised to help Afghanistan. And then, the December 2001, the UN Security Council authorized the creation of an ISAF to help maintain security and assist the Karzai administration. At the Geneva Conference on Afghanistan Security in April 2002, the United States and other donor countries agreed to support and rebuilding of the security forces. They established a 5-pillars approach, each to be led by a different nations. The United States took the lead to build the Afghan National Army. Germany took the lead to hold the police sectors. Italy took the lead for the justice system. Britain took the responsibilities for counter-narcotics, and Japan for disarming of illegal armed groups. However, I want to talk about Afghan National Police now. Nowadays, several foreign countries, for example, United States, Norway, Germany, Canada, and international organizations like UN and EU are involved in rebuilding the Afghan National Police. One of the biggest problems faced from the start of the rebuilding the ANP is high illiteracy, the corruption of the police, and the lack of confidence in their police within the Afghan population. But have in mind, it takes time and patience to get impartial, well-educated, and trustful police. Arrangements were made between Ministry of Interior and the international key players to get a well-trained and equipped Afghan National Police within the strength of 157,000 police officers. A short overview should give you an impression of the structure of the Afghan National Police. There is one Afghan National Police divided into several pillars. Uniform police, for example, traffic police, and for example, Kabul City Police. Then there are border police, crime and investigation, center narcotics, counter-terrorism, civil order police. There is also gender unit, which is directly under the Minister of Interior. The head of the gender unit is a female general who last year won a U.S. government medal for being a brave woman in the world. There are 1,183 female police officers now, but there is a target to recruit 5,000 women in the police by 2014. The task that women police are doing is logistic, criminal identification, counter-narcotics, intelligence, border police, checkpoints, check at the checkpoints, body search, and female response unit. Let me tell you about family response unit. The United States of America played a big role to set up the first family response unit. Nowadays, there are 83 units across Afghanistan. United States Police is still helping to train Afghan women police and family response unit. Also, European women police training Afghan women police. All Afghan female police are grateful for all the help that they are receiving from all women police around the world. I too very grateful to come at the IAWP conference, and thank you with all my heart for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.